Welcome back, Homestead family and backyard gardeners. This is Rob from Focus Fresh Gardens Homestead, eating fresh to your plate. And this morning on the 22nd of September, it's time to keep our food forests growing. And you know, the way the prices are at the shops, oranges and apples, it takes a good number of years before you get a good harvest. So I'm going to keep buying more apples and mandarin trees, but I'm going to show you how I grow these in large pots. So this is a 95 litre container. It's got many holes for all the water to get out. And what I like to do, I use Rocky Point sugarcane mulch. This is for in Australia, and I like to really put the bottom layer in first. Like that, like so. So, probably a good hand width of mulch, and that's just keep the bottom nice and moist, and so the bottom's not going to dry out. The next I'm going to use is Rocky Point Cocoa Professional potting mix, and this is just for the bottom lot only. And you might be thinking, well, this is a citrus tree, why would you be putting the wrong type? Well, I'm not going to use all the bags all at once, so I'm just going to use this for the bottom layer, and for the next couple of layers I'm going to use a different fertilizer mix. Okay, I'm going to put in some Epsom salts. And potassium. And this is to, when you get fruit on your tree, it's going to be a bit more sweeter. Because that's what happened to our dwarf mandarin tree. It had like 100 small mandarins on it. It was really bitter and sour. We tried to get the pH up and it just died on us for some strange reason. So we were trying to do the best we could. So this is an Imperial Mandarin. It grows 2 meters high and 2 meters wide. I would like a dwarf, but that's all they could get for me. So unfortunately, that's what I have to work with. And it's not too bad. I'm 6'3", so another bit higher, that's all right. Something easy and manageable to get your harvest. You don't need a ladder, you don't need a boom lift to get all your harvest. Now I'm using Searles fruit and citrus and rose special mix. I'm going to use half of that there. So, look at that. Beautiful. Like that. And you want it dead smack in the middle. And I'm going to steal one of my canes from over here and get yourself a bigger cane. This comes with a little baby one, but you want these nice and straight. So I'm going to try and pierce it in there right now, right down to the bottom. There we go. Okay, and it's got like a little clip on it as it is. If it will come off for me. Put that around like so. Okay, then open another bag. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Now, just going to do the same again, but what you want to do, make sure you keep your minerals and all that away from the trunk of the tree here. You want it on the outside, like so. It's kind of like growing grapes. You don't want anything near the root ball itself, you want it on the outside. Okay, and now we're going to finish off with a good layer of sugarcane mulch. Okay, there you have it. We have an Imperial Mandarin tree ready to go. So hopefully this time next year it'll be up to this height and we should be getting nice mandarins. So I'm going to do the next one and I'll do the upper one and I'll be right back. I've just finished potting the second Imperial Mandarin tree there. Now this is a miniature apple called Anna. It's a apple tree for stewing, I guess, cooking apple, and as you can see it's flowering right now, and I've just noticed actually, I brought this the other day, but I just noticed it's starting to bud or that. My two other apple trees, the Red Fuji and the Red Lady, they're full flower, but I haven't seen any buds on them at the moment. So this is really interesting that this one has got buds on them and formed to the others haven't, because I've had those for at least a good 4 months or so. So I'm going to take you around and we'll put this in the pot, but we're going to use a different mixture because this is a citrus growing mix. This is just a normal potting mix. So I'm just using the premium cocoa mix, cocoa fibers from Rocky Point. Same again. Put in the potassium. Epsom salts. And look at that. Look at the root system. Absolutely beautiful. And in the middle, try and get it as bang on as we can. I've got my long stick ready to go. Put it right there actually, so it's nice and straight. There we go. And we've got the next layer. Alright, press it down like so. Just have to get another little bag. Looks like we're a little bit short. Okay, I've finished the last of putting that soil in the apple tree, and I'm just giving the pots a nice drenching. Now I've got two, what have I got? I've got 2 oranges, I've got 3 mandarins, and I've got 3 apple trees. And even though this is not a forest, you know, we're in suburbia, I would really like my own acreage. But I'm just getting ready for my own food forest, and it is so expensive to have so many trees. Like these are, I think, $50 a piece. The pots are $35 each. The soil, you know, I get 4 for $50, and so all in all, I spent like $450 just the other day on just these 3 plants and soil and amendments, and it's going to take a couple of years just to see a little bit back. And the way the food prices are, the way the quality of food is, I'm ensuring many years down the track I've got my own food source, my own food supply. And that's what it's all about. People think they can just buy an apple, mandarin, or pear, or plum, or peach, or whatever, and a couple of months, you know, you've got fruit to eat. That's not the case at all. It takes many years to get, you know, a bit of a harvest. This orange tree behind us is just loaded up with buds right now. It was really good last year to me. So this will be its 3rd year. So I'll have to give it a prune, and I'll take you through the process of how to cut the laterals. Same with the apple tree and all that. I've got a nectarine tree in the courtyard, and it's just bending the laterals because the laterals are just too weak and too young to support the nectarines. So I'll have to prune them after this summer when it goes in the fall. We're only in spring at the moment, so I'll just have to wait. So I'm really impressed with this apple tree right now because it's got one, where is it? Yeah, 1, 2, 3 on there. I wasn't expecting that for a first year plant. Now these Imperials are 2 meters high by 2 meters wide, a little bit tall, but manageable. You can manage that. Anything taller, and most of the fruit is in the middle or on the top of the tree. This is my growing guide on how I do things. Maybe you're a little bit different on how you do it, but I'm just a basic backyard gardener. This year's been really good to me, growing fruit and veggies. Last year was an absolutely disaster. Bad weather. I put it down to bad weather, too much rain, high humidity. And I'm just soaking all of this sugarcane mulch in. That's what's going to help to keep these plants from drying out in these big pots. I'm really looking forward to making apple pie, jams with my blueberries and mulberries, mulberry pie. That's what it's all about. When you start spending $20 or $50 per plant, then you're going to buy the pots. I've already got some of the pots from other plants I've already brought, and you start to save money after a while when you've got other pots around. Yesterday I replanted the Ellendale Dwarf Mandarin tree. It was in a small pot like this because that's all I had. So and don't forget to give this video a big apple and mandarin thumbs up. This really helps my channel out a lot to grow, and really with the algorithms. I'd really like to hear your thoughts on how you grow your own mandarins and apples, and I'll respond. I'm not here to sell anything or promote anything. I'm just out here just to promote food because I love food. So I'm just about done here. I'm gonna grab myself a coffee. So until next time, either grow big or go to the shops. Thank you very much for watching at Focus Fresh Gardens Homestead. Bye for now.